If you have ever searched machine learning roadmap, you have probably found 50 of the different roadmaps, but all of them are confusing and improper. But in today's video, I am going to show you the roadmap which I followed to teach myself machine learning. Hi, I am Faik and this is Neurons ML. In this channel, I am going to document the journey to become a self-taught machine learning engineer. No CS degree, no bootcamp, just me, internet, and my consistency. In today's video, I will walk you through the machine learning roadmap from Python to deployment, that what you need to learn, what you can skip, and how long it realistically takes. Let's go into. Alright, the first step, Python. Now you are probably thinking everyone knows Python, so why mentioning it? But the question isn't just learning Python, it is why Python. And the simple reason of this question is that all the libraries like Pandas, NumPy, TensorFlow and PyTorch, all the libraries of machine learning are written in Python. So if your Python is weak, the step after this will definitely slow down. I am not saying it that you need to get deep dive into Python. You should only know the basics like variables, loops, conditional sentences, functions, especially the lambdas function. They are used very much in machine learning. The basics of OOPS, list and dictionary compressions, a little bit of error handling. After getting easy and flexible with Python, the next step is to get comfortable with DSA, data structure algorithm. In today's day, big tech companies ask these questions about data structure algorithm in their interviews, but people neglect these questions, neglect data structure algorithm as they are nothing. But in reality, data structure algorithm plays a vital role in the strong structure of our code. So you need to get familiar and get comfortable with data structure algorithms. You should know about array, strings, hash maps, sets, basic sortings and searching, time specs, complexity, understanding, recursion basics, and you guys can also solve some lead codes for your practicing and letting your hand in data structure algorithm, which is the third step is to learn SQL, which is also known as SQL and named for Structured Query Language. I had already seen this in many of the roadmaps of machine learning that the SQL part is missed or dropped. I don't know why, but it is a very important part of machine learning roadmap. In big tech companies, data is stored in form of database. To get the data in hand from the database, SQL is used. A person in which is learning machine learning should know about the select, where, order by, group by having, joins, subqueries, aggregate function, windows function, and basic database design like normalizations. About sequels, a person should know, a person should practice intermediate level of SQL. The fourth step after SQL is mathematics, and it is the step which is skipped by many of the people. In the result that in future, while model training, they faces many problems. They see mathematics as their biggest problem in their roadmap of machine learning, and in reality, it is not that much true. You don't need to be learn mathematics of a PhD level for to become a machine learning engineer. You only know the basics, and you can solve some of the intermediate problems of some of the topics. The topic includes like linear algebra, calculus, probability, statistics. You know about something matrix multiplication, dot product, gradient descent, something, and this helps you to understand the working of the background of your model. Means this helps you to know that what is your model doing and how it predict the output, and how the output which your model is giving is come. It is very easy. A person which gives 2 to 3 hours in a day can easily cover these topics in a month easily. After learning the maths, the fifth step is to learning the data libraries of Python like NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, and C1. The NumPy is used for the numerical operation with the dataset. The Pandas is used to handle and cleaning the dataset missing null values. The matplotlib and cburns are used to visualize the data of a dataset and analyze it. A person should know arrays, broadcasting, verticalized operations in NumPy, how to handle null values, how to handle outliers in pandas, and how to plot line, bar, circle, and subplots in matplotlib and cburn. All the stuff I have tell you before, if you learn that thing with hard work and practice, and congratulations, you are ready for the big fish, and the big fish name machine learning. And we are going to learn machine learning with scikit-learn. Machine learning usually have three types: supervised learning, unsupervised learning, and reinforcement learning. In supervised learning, we train the model and it predicts something. In supervised learning, the algorithms include linear regression, logistic regression, KNN, SVM, and random forest. In unsupervised learning, the model divides the dataset into clusters. The unsupervised algorithms include trees, include k-means clustering, highest shell clustering, PCA, and DB-scan. In machine learning, we should know about supervised learning, unsupervised learning, hyperparameter tuning, and feature engineering. And if you want to learn machine learning theory, you have to make projects, you have to debug your error, and you have to continue working on yourself. After machine learning, the deep learning comes. In deep learning, you should know about neural network basics, forward and backward propagation. You should know about the deep learning libraries like TensorFlow, Keras, and PyTorch. You should also know about CNN, RNNs, LSTMNs, and transformers, and something information about RAG also. After deep learning, the last part came, which is deployment. In deployment, you will learn about Flask, which is made to use API to serve our model to others. Then we will also have to learn about Docker. Docker is like something that we make our model first and then pack it in a box, in a container, and then serve it to the other. Except that, we will also know some basics about basic cloud hosting, about Hugging Face space free, and then after that we only have to make our portfolio and GitHub repos with a good readme section. So guys, this is the full roadmap of become a machine learning engineer. If you guys give 2 to 3 hours daily, you can easily become a machine learning engineer in 20 to 22 months. I will also give all the things that what you guys should learn to become a machine learning engineer in the description. You guys can see it here. So for today's video, is it from my side, guys. I hope you like this video. Subscribe and like my channel. This will help this channel to grow.